Hey guys, back again with another video. That was my new intro that I put together recently. I hope you like it. Maybe it's too much, maybe just short enough. I don't know. If you have any opinions on that, let me know. So here are some sketches that I did on my 5x7 sketchbook. And these are thumbnails of female elves that are nude for this next drawing that I'm going to do, which is going to have a satyr and an elf, female elf, in the final drawing. But this video focuses on the elf. And as you can see me drawing there, I always start out with a spine angle line. It just helps me to draw the character with the spine angle first. And here I decide to change the leg angle from a side view to more towards you, sort of 3/4 view, so the legs pointing towards the viewer a little more than the side view. I don't like the side view. So now she looks more comfortable in the sitting position. And here I'm just tweaking things, and I just added the other arm. And this is done from memory. I'm not using any models or anything. It helps if you take lessons, life drawing lessons. And besides, I've been drawing figure drawing for many years, so yeah, pays off to practice. And here I am drawing the logs, part of a tree actually, and she's sitting on I guess a root, a big thick root, swamp root. And so yeah, this is that's a close-up of the face. We're trying to get sort of the look I want on her face, and that's always up in the air. I never really have an idea as to what the look I want for the females. Sometimes I do, but for the most part, I just make it up and throw some lines down. And here I'm making her hair wavy. I wanted to show some movement, like the wind's blowing her hair to the left. So that's what I wanted. And they're goofing around with her nose, changing her lips again, trying to find something that I like. So that's how I do my sketching, usually on the paper itself. You could do it on a separate piece of paper and test out all your ideas, but eventually you gotta put it all together in one piece and see how it really comes out. And if it doesn't come out the way you like it, just erase it and redo it. I do all my sketching with the H lead because it's a lighter lead and you can erase most of the marks, and it works great for me. And yeah, I mean, very rarely do I get any darker than what you're seeing right now. I do have an HB that's darker than what I'm using right now. Then here I decided to put a few little feathers in her hair, just to break up that space behind her, because it seems sort of boring. So I put that in there, and now I'm working on the shadows. The lighting is coming from the left, upper left, and do my one directional shading here. Then I cross it on the way back the other direction, as you can see there. Now this drawing is sort of it's a complete drawing, but it's more of a sketchy sort of drawing. These are my favorite types of drawings because they're not completely rendered, and they're more fluid looking. But I just choose parts of it to render, to give it definition and weight, and a little more attention. So for example, the hair that I'm drawing right now, I colored in dark towards the bottom just to give it some depth and to give it some interest, so it stands out from the other hair, the hair from in the back. And now I'm doing the shadow here of the leg. The nice thing about the shadow is it brings out the form of the leg, so I don't have to the shadow itself brings out the form, so I don't have to outline outline the leg. After all, I mean, light and shadow forms lines. There really aren't any lines in art, or sorry, in life. What creates the line is the conflict between light and shadow. And here I'm just cleaning up some details in her back. But like I said, this is like a sort of a simplified, rendered version of a character. And here I am again, darkening the bottom of those arms to bring out the leg some more. So when you do your characters, if you know where to place your shadows can bring out features of the body. And here I'm going to darken the bottom of the foot to show that it's placed in the water and there's weight there. So it's, you know, it looks right. So this doesn't look like it's just floating. And her foot submerged. And I'm doing a little bit of the reflection of her foot. This is basically it. This is the final piece, final version of this female elf. And I'll be posting the satyr next once I'm done with it. It'll be part of this photo. I mean this drawing. But thanks for tuning in, and stay tuned for the next update.